Welcome viewers, Michael Kalinovski here with our legal expert Judy Feeney from Feeney Lawyers. Judy, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Michael.
I'd like to maybe open up the forums and questions regarding divorce. And I know you specialise in this field as well at your practice. Yeah. What tips and strategies can you sort of like put in place with our viewers if they're going down that road?
Look, it's a huge area that we can canvass, but I'd just like to bring perhaps a couple of points that you should be aware of. First of all, if you feel as though you are in an irretrievable breakdown of marriage or relationship, and you need to separate and go your own ways, I think it's important. First stop is that you do go and see somebody. Yep. Okay. Now, it can be quite expensive exercise to do this. So, look, we recommend that if you're in a situation where you cannot afford it, for example, we're on the panel of Legal Aid, and Legal Aid, which is a government body, can support your application for legal aid. Otherwise, you can make arrangements with your lawyer for progressive payments. Now, it's a very interesting area, family law. There are three areas, if I could summarise them succinctly. You've got, obviously, property settlements, and then you've got children, and then you've got your divorce. Yep. And each one has to be looked at and considered. And because people and partners are in the flurry of emotion, it's often very hard to get rational answers. So that's why it's often best to go through solicitors to assist. What I recommend is, if you can talk to each other and if you can have that amicable relationship, write down a list of what you agree. Sure. Then come to your solicitors and say, this is what I want. People come to me and say, this is what we want, this is what we've agreed with. This means that it's not going to go to court. This means that we will draft up the consent orders. We'll attach the consent orders to the back of what you guys want to spill out. Then it goes to the other side. They sign off on it. It goes to the court by itself. The judge stamps it for approval, and that's done. Now, this can happen, and people do it. So, or some people sometimes enter into what's called a financial agreement at the end of their relationship, pursuant to the Family Court Act, and it separates their finances succinctly again, and then they can move forward in their lifetime, their relationship. The other thing though, if you're not amicable, you've got kids and they're not at the age where they can make up their own minds and there's property involved, it's going to sometimes be a really long process. And my suggestion to you is not to be angry, which is really hard, but to work with your partner to try and resolve it to get the best result for the children, because that is what the courts will look at.
And also from a de facto point of view, how does that...
Well, de factos have the same rights as marriage. It's merely, once you've completed, it's 12 months you have to be separated from your partner or husband. Once you have that documentation, once you've done that process, it's just merely a documentation that you do sign, a degree of nisi that gets forwarded to the court and gets stamped by the court, and you've been granted then the divorce papers. And
both partners can't use the same solicitor, is that right?
No, it's better to get independent solicitors, and that's because you need someone to work for you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Some great advice there, guys. Thank you very much for joining us, Judy, from Feeney Lawyers.
Thank you very much.
How can I get in touch with you?
9599 3739, or you can ring us on our mobile 0459 113398. You're more than welcome to call us anytime, even if it's just for a chat.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael.